Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Show. Wonderful morning this morning. Thanks a lot. Hey, I've been looking in the chat this morning. Thanks a lot for all the birthday wishes and stuff I get. But like they say, you only get older, huh? But thanks a lot, thanks a lot. I see a lot of people in the chat this morning, and all those birthday wishes are very, very much appreciated. Now, because I am getting older, I've got to make sure the sound is on, right? The picture's good, you know. When you get older, you got to check the things a little bit more. But yeah. So let's have a look. Let's have a look what we're gonna have this morning on the sports. I'm just gonna get in there. Right, just check that. All right. So I got a little bit of Premier League. Pity we have to get into that. NFL, NBA, NHL, tennis. No Eurobasket, didn't change that. Mixed sports. Yeah, a lot of things. All good. That's good. Thanks a lot, Vern, Isla, and Ronnie. Perfect. So let's get straight into the Premier League. Don't need to see me this morning so much. Yeah, look, here we go. A lot of the games Vern did on Sunday already, the morning, but I'll start with the games that were yesterday. Everton beat Tottenham 3-2. Disgrace United lost 1-3 to FC Brighton. Notts Forest beat Southampton 3-2, and Manchester City thrashed Ipswich 6-0. Chelsea play Wolverhampton on Monday. Yeah, that is the table. I'm just calling us Disgrace United until we start winning and playing better. But yeah, it is what it is. Then let's have a quick look at this guy. This guy was fantastic this week. Justin Kluivert, the son of legendary player Patrick Kluivert. He is one of the star men of the day today. He hit a beautiful, beautiful hat-trick in that game against Newcastle. Well done. Geez, I wish we had somebody that could... no, we do. We actually have Ahmad, but the rest of the team just sucks. Just sucks. Oh, I got some important news just came in here. 1 second. Got some birthday wishes from the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks a lot, Dallas Cowboys. Thanks a lot. It is fantastic. Thank you. To all the cheerleaders out there, my greetings. Then we get to the Premier League table. I refuse to do the bottom half of the table. I'm not doing the bottom half of the table until Man United hits the top half of the table. So this is the table at the moment. And yeah, as you can see, no United in the top 10, and I don't think we'll be there until the end of the season. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Liverpool looking very strong for the title this year, and yeah, Champions League places. Arsenal, Nottingham Forest are definitely looking good for that, and I think Man City will make it. So yeah, European places, Newcastle, Chelsea, that looks to be done already. Yeah. Just not a good day. Just not a good day. But we got it. We got to still talk about United. So we're gonna have our first jackass of the day, Andre Onana. I've got to take a sip, otherwise I can't get this down. Honestly. I mean, I know of people, I know of goalkeepers. They get the ball through their legs. That can happen. They weren't professionals. Not going to mention any names. But this jackass. I mean, how many points are you still going to cost us? I mean, you killed us last year in the Champions League. Getting goals from corners. I mean, United is such a mess. I mean, we paid 50 million for a goalkeeper we didn't need. We had David De Gea. I mean, it's just, it's the gift that keeps on giving. But look, Andre, I'm not going to just put you down as a jackass. This whole squad is a jackass squad. Come on. Let's be honest. If we sold all of them tomorrow, nobody would miss any of them. I mean, you look at some of them. You look at Rashford. He doesn't want to be there. He should be out. I mean, Mason Mount on the other side, always injured. I mean, no Luke Shaw. It's a shit show, man. It's a shit show, and that's why I did put out a poll, and that poll has been very busy. I copied this before I put it out. So still 0%, but at the moment there's like over 100 people already in the poll. Is this the worst Man United team ever? And the question was in the Premier League era. Yes, in the Premier League era, it's the worst Man United squad ever. I don't think in the history of the Premier League since he started, way back in 91, 92, that Man United has ever been this fucking disgraceful. Hey, just pisses me off. And that on your birthday. Yeah, you see, they can't even give you a birthday present anymore these days, you know. Liar? What liar? What liar? Vern is. But I must say, Dickie, you are the legend, and you speak the truth. Dickie speaks the truth. Then we move on. Look, we move on. NFL. The NFL yesterday, all the playoffs for the conference semifinals have been played. The Chiefs knocked out the Texans. The Bills, in a snowy game, they beat the Ravens 27-25. The Lions just got upset by the Commanders 31-45, and the Eagles took care of the Rams 28-22. But hey, look, when you talk about that, you got to talk about this man. Here he comes, Saquon Barkley. Man, this guy's got to get MVP this year. I want to see the first time for a long time not a quarterback getting the MVP in the NHL. This guy is sensational. He is running because he's a running back. He's just running wild on the NFL. What a great game by Saquon Barkley. But hey, it is now conference semifinals. So 4 teams to go, and who's gonna make it to the Super Bowl, which we will have live on our channel, the Super Bowl. So the Chiefs are going to take on the Bills. That's on the 27th of January at 0:30 in the morning. And the Eagles on the 26th take on the Commanders, and I'm going to do both games. Those two I'm definitely going to do. Sorry. Look, I'm hoping for a Bills Commanders final. So you know what the final is going to be: Chiefs Eagles. No cheerleaders, of course, man. My whole life is full of cheerleaders. Talking about those cheerleaders, I mean, I got more greetings this time from the Denver Bronco cheerleaders. Hey, my heart goes out to Denver. I know I've been in the city. I made an impression in Denver, obviously. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, ladies out there in Denver. Hey. Then we move on. We move on to the NBA. How you say? All fun aside. All fun aside. Let me just pull that down a little bit. There you go. So, last night in the NBA, the Denver Nuggets beat the Orlando Magic 113-100. 76ers lost 109-123 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis had a good game once again. The Nets lost to the Thunder 101-127. Thunder keeps on rolling. The Battle of Los Angeles, a lot of things going on in LA, but the Clippers beat the Lakers 116-102. The Bulls lost 102-113 to the Trailblazers, and not the Trailblazers. It's the age, must be the age. The Wizards 100, the Kings 123. The Wizards are terrible. And the Miami Heat giving me a birthday present here. Thank you, Heat. 107-128 by the Heat. Their rookie played really well there. Now we just need to sort out the Jimmy Butler situation, and then it's going to be a good season for the Heat. Let's have a quick look at the Western Conference. Check out all your teams, your favorite teams, where they are. Top 10 get into the playoffs. Top 6 are guaranteed a playoff spot. 7 to 10 play it out. Check where your team is, your favorite team. Thunder are really doing well there. Houston, Memphis, Denver. It's good. I still say Denver's the team to beat with the Thunder, but we'll see. And then we move to the East, and Cavaliers are top notch there. I still count the Celtics as the strongest team there. My Miami Heat in 8th spot, so it's looking okay. Biggest disappointment down there in 11th, the 76ers. Not doing well. Then we had a few games in the NHL. The Senators beat the Devils 2-1. I watched a little bit of that last night on TV. That came live. The Rangers and the Canadiens in a big battle there, but the Rangers lost that one 5-4 to the Montreal Canadiens. And the Detroit Red Wings lost 1-4 against the Dallas Stars. We'll have a look at the conferences there. We'll start this in the West again. In the Central Division, it's the Jets on top, and my Golden Knights on top in the Pacific. I like that. I'm hoping for a Golden Knights win this year in the NHL. Then we go to the East quickly. And there, the Toronto Maple Leafs On top of the Atlantic Division, and in the Metropolitan Division, it's the Washington Capitals. Yeah, look at the Islanders not doing well. The Pittsburgh Steelers not doing well. Detroit Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres. What is wrong with you boys, man? What is wrong with you boys? Now we're getting to a little bit of a big segment coming up, and that is rugby. Got to put that out like that so we can see it like that. There were a lot of games in the rugby on the weekend, and a lot of shit ones. Oh my God. But this is the Investec Cup, basically the Champions League of rugby. So Ulster lost to the I think Ulster actually beat the Exeter Chiefs 54-52. It's the old age, man. The Vodacom Bulls won 48-7. The Northampton Saints beat Munster 34-32. Clermont beat the Bristol Bears. As you can see, Leinster Rugby, unbeaten Leinster, playing fantastically, beat Bath. Benetton, good win for the Italian team. They beat La Rochelle. Harlequins beat Glasgow 24-7. Racing beat the Stormers 31-22. Don't cry, Vern. No necessary, because the shit show's coming, don't worry. Union Bordeaux 62. The Sharks 12. God. Stade Toulon 80. Leinster Tigers 12. I don't know what's wrong with the rugby. I just think I don't know. There's just too many games. And a lot of these teams are putting in such weakened sides with so many young players that it's just not funny anymore. Yeah. But yeah, look, okay, Toulouse is a good team. Then Saracens lost to Casters, and the Sale Guppies, also known as the Sale Sharks, 33-7 against Toulon. That's not a normal result. Normally Toulon just destroy them, you know. It is what it is. But there's one guy I got a shout out for, and I mean, I'm sorry to say, this boy played against my Sharks, and that is Damien Penaud. He scored 6 beautiful tries. Well played. Hey, star man. I'm shouting out the French rugby players already in this program. Hell, my birthday's starting off well. Hey. Then let's get straight to the playoffs. Vern, the playoffs have been decided. So what I'm going to do is put them out there, right? This is in the Investec Cup. This is how the playoffs are going to go. And are we going to do some of these players, even though there are no South African teams in there? South African rugby has disgraced itself. I think Rushy should just take over everything. He should coach all 4 teams. You can coach them online. It doesn't have to be in the stadium. Use your laptop, Rushy. Get rid of Jake White, Plumtree, all these snakes in the grass, man. Get rid of them. This wouldn't happen to Rusty. Hey, let's be honest. So, Toulon going to take on Saracens. That should be good. La Rochelle against Munster. Union Bordeaux against Ulster. I can tell you now, Union Bordeaux comes through. La Rochelle comes through. Toulon comes through. Toulouse against the Sale Sharks. That's going to be a hammering. Leinster Harlequins. That should be a good one. Custers Benetton. Another good tight game. I think Northampton Saints will beat Clermont, and the Glasgow Warriors against the Tigers should be an interesting game, but I favourite the French teams in this. And for all the losers and for everybody else, kind of like the old Champions League to Euro League in football, some teams make the playoffs in the Challenge League and the lesser league, and this is where you find all the South African teams. So Perpignan will take on Racing. Connacht will take on Cardiff. Lyon will take on the Hollywood Bet Sharks. Montpellier takes on Gloucester. Bionnet and play the Vodacom Bulls. Edinburgh Rugby have the Lions. That should be a good one. I think I would like to do that one live, so I'll talk to Vern about that. Selection Palawas against Bath Rugby, and the Ospreys and the Scarlets play each other. So I think I'd like to do that. Edinburgh against the Emirate Lions. That should be a good one. We'll see which ones we do, don't worry. Then, congratulations to Sean Murphy. He won the Masters in snooker last night. In a nice tight game, he beat out Kyron Wilson. So congratulations to Sean Murphy. I like him. He's still one of those few gentlemen snooker players. I like him a lot. Very well-spoken man, Sean Murphy. So congratulations to you. Then, women's tennis. We're getting some players in the quarterfinals. I just put out the draw a little bit. So Madison Keys and Svitolina, they are already in the quarterfinals. On that side of the bracket, the other games will be played out later today. And then we'll just go to the second side of the bracket. There you have Coco Gauff's already through to the quarterfinals. Wern Sabalenka is in the quarterfinals. She will play Pavlyuchenkova. Fucking hell. That was quite good for my pronunciation. Not the fucking well, but her name. Then we look at the men's side of the draw. Novak will play against Carlos Alcaraz. That should be a battle there. It should be a battle. And Paul takes on Zverev. So yeah, some good games there. And the winner of those are going to face each other. So this Alcaraz against Zverev could be an interesting one. But there is the second half of the draw. And at the moment, Yannick Sinner is playing. As you can see, he won the first. He lost the second against Holger Rune. I'm rooting for Mr. Rune. And then you can see the rest of it. The young American Mickelson. He plays against the Australian Demure. Can an Australian get to the final? Would be quite nice. I'm rooting for the old man, Gael Monfils. I'm starting to love the French. Must be that rugby that's rubbing off on me. And another Italian there, Senego. He's playing against Tien of the US. And look, let's see what happens there. But that is basically the tennis lineup for the moment. This week, they'll get into the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. You'll have it all on this channel. We are going to have live cricket this week on Wednesday afternoon out of Calcutta. Been there myself. I'm not going to say anything. Don't want to get into trouble. Calcutta. It's going to be India against England. We're going to do that live. It's going to be our first ever live watch along for cricket. So please join us for that. We should have a lot of fun, a lot of banter. I know Serena and AKD must probably be in there for that. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And on Thursday, the gift that keeps on giving, Manchester United will take on the Rangers. The Rangers are definitely the favourites to win that game, even though it's in Old Trafford. But then how far the mighty have fallen here. That a Scottish team comes to Old Trafford and they're going to be the favourites to win. But that's on Thursday. We're going to have Eurobasket on Wednesday evening. We're going to have Eurobasket on Friday evening. We're going to have the rugby because the United Rugby Championship is back. The URC is back on Saturday. We're going to have all the South African teams. We're going to do all the South African teams. So yeah, it's going to be great. But listen, you guys have a wonderful day. I know I am. I'm not going to let Man U spoil my day. Thanks to everybody that has sent out birthday wishes, and I wish all of you the best. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see each other tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. And hopefully we get to 21,000 subs by then. Thanks a lot. Ciao, ciao.